welcome to Baseball City. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill, Spencer Strider. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. And a pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Riley makes the grab on the run. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to the left. And a couple of quick outs. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Matt Chapman in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one's gone. Matt Chapman bops one out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's the strike. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark. And today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman. How about a report on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Left-hand hitter waits. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And that one pulled foul. Oh and 2 now. To third. Bare hand grab to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up. Take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Acuna tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. And a pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that's too high.
It's a good take.
Here's a 2-2. Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Down in order go the Braves. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back. And the batter is George Springer.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Strider back to work. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
The pitch. In the air to left down the line. Acuna has it sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 5th, the second baseman.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
Merrifield.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
All these. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
Kevin Biggio in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One and 2 here. Bounce back to the mound. And it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Danny Jansen to hit here. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Left field. And Acuna able to make the grab. Blue Jays held in check, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Here's Matt Olson. Matt Olson, a guy who grew up in the Atlanta area, went to the same high school that produced Jeff Francoeur, and in fact, Jeff's mom was one of Matt Olson's teachers in grade school. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. When Olson was traded to the Braves from the Oakland A's, Francoeur's mom texted Brian Snitker and said, "You're going to love Matt Olson." Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Here's Austin Riley. That one's in there, 0-1. Gosman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Kiermaier pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 6, the right fielder,
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes. Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started, and now it's Dalton Varsho. Varsho in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin.
There it was, 0-0. Here it is, hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Kiermaier now. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
One down, base is empty. In the air, out towards right center. Harris has a beat on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. Bichette measures 6 feet even, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. In there at the knees, and it's 1-1. And a pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time. Popped in the air, left field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. One note on Travis d'Arnaud, he was drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies in the 1st round. Twice he was traded for Cy Young Award winners. Roy Halladay, as he moved from the Phillies to the Jays, and then on from the Jays to the Mets for R.A. Dickey.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights it off. You'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to 3rd. And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar. And first offering is fouled off. That to right. Springer on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. On to inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Braves nothing. New pitcher for the Braves, Max Fried.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's Matt Chapman. He's already homered in this game.
The third baseman, Matt.
The wind of the pitch. Fried, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And now the lefty. Foul ball there. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's the strike. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. In the air, out towards left center. Acuna there. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Here's George Springer. First pitch just misses. Two outs. And a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Brings it in for the third out. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Now it's going to be Michael Harris.
the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Zach Pop will take over here, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 56, Zach Pop.
Here comes a pitch. There's the strike,
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 0-2. High in the air, out to right. And that is Springer. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta. Not short.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Grounded out his first time up. That's in there. That's strike one. The Braves yet to pick up a hit here. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
One down. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Arcia, the runner at second with one away. There's a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Kicks and deals. Off the plate inside. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
There's a strike. And the 0-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. The run scores from third. We're tied at 1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Flied out his first time. In there for strike one.
Yeah, Austin Riley is one of those guys that has a lot of barrels, usually amongst the tops in the league in average exit velocity year in and year out.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. kicks and fires. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A towering home run, and they jump out front. It's 3-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First offering misses the mark. Right-handed reliever. That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. Pop. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And that will end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Huascar Noah. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 19, Huascar Noah.
And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 1.
The second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
And he deals. Good eye right there. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Ian Anderson up and loosening in the pen. At the belt and fires. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Nice grab on the run. 1 up, 1 down. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. And that one hit to first. A flip to the pitcher covering, and a couple of quick outs.
The catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
Now it's Jansen to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
And it stays fair.
The left fielder, number 25.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Just missed.
That's the ball. And here it comes.
Swings through that one for strike one.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
And 1-2. Jansen leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. And a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. In the air, left side. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. 1 left for Toronto, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Chad Green ready to go.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Springer on the move. 1 down.
Now that second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Siggy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. Those meetings at the mound. Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there are 2 down.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Aguilar batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Yo, 1. In the air, right field. Springer there makes the catch. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and the score stays 3-1. New pitcher for the Braves, Ian Anderson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
up next to the Blue Jays, the shortstop.
And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Popped up. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Chapman up for the third time here, watches that one miss. He's already homered here in this one. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Righty delivers. Up the middle. Nice stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Braves 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Adam Simber.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. Simber, a 6'3" righty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Simber is ready. That's through there for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Whips it to first on the run. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Harris aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. In there safely.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Acuna now. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow and kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And a pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here is Matt Olson. Right side and foul ball. Runners are at the corners, one away. tapped out in front of the plate. Fires over to Guerrero. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And now it's going to be Austin Riley. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
There's a strike. And that one is inside, ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Arcia up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Colin McHugh.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 32, Colin McHugh.
And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. Ground ball, Austin Riley. On to first, and Guerrero is set down.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the right fielder, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. First offering, and it just misses. And the righty deals. Out to center. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The batter number 50.
Here's an interesting note on Colin McHugh. From 2017 to 2022, the 5 years that he played, every team he played on won 100 games. Astros from 17 through 19, the Rays in 21, and the Braves in 22. Merrifield at the plate and takes high there. The Braves bullpen has some activity. A.J. Minter getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Anderson, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The 1-0. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Trevor Richards.
Number 33, Trevor Richards.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy. Jays.
The pitch. And that's outside. Ground ball right side. Merrifield to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves. Swing and a ball popped up. Merrifield gets under it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
Two outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one wrapped foul. Started after it, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. No runs, no hits, no errors. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Now into the game, Eli White. He takes over in right.
Number 38, Eli.
So now the DH spot, Kevin Biggio.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The pitch. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. One away.
Now batting, the catcher, Danny.
Here's the catcher to hit, Danny Jansen. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And fires in a fastball at 95.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
This one high in the air to left center. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Varsho stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch is popped up. d'Arnaud makes the catch, and that'll do it. Blue Jays go down in order, and they trail it 4-1. Eric Swanson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 50, Eric.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar.
The designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar.
The pitch. And he pumps it a strike. That one's in there. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Pinch hitter coming on. Joshua Fuentes. Looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. First pitch, and he just misses. Kicks and fires. That one missing inside. In there at the knees for a strike. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. That ends the inning. So they go quietly there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Staying in the game on defense, Eddie Rosario. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, number 28.
Number 28, Yusuke Matsuda.
And here it comes. In the air, right side. And it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first, and now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great jump. No outs. Runner on second. Popped up. And it drops in. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman, 1 for 3. There's a strike. Bounce to third. And he grabs it, foul. Stops it on a slide. Runners on the corners, no outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Back to the mound. Might have him hung up here. Throws to second for one. And that's a double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.